Ellen, were you surprised by the allegations about P. Diddy? Did that surprise you about P. Diddy? He's still on your show many times.
They were Hollywood's golden couple, a symbol of love, courage, and authenticity. And Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi seemed to have it all. Fame, fortune, and a fairy tale romance that inspired millions. But behind the dazzling smiles and red carpet appearances, their relationship was hiding cracks no one could have imagined. What really tore them apart? Was it the relentless pressure of fame, private struggles they couldn't overcome, or something even more unexpected? From their electrifying first encounter to the emotional end of their marriage, this story is filled with passion, heartbreak, and revelations you won't believe. And just when they thought their love could withstand anything, the cracks became impossible to ignore. Trust me, what happened behind closed doors will leave you questioning everything. In 2000, at a bustling Hollywood event, Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi met for the first time. Ellen, already a trailblazing comedian, exuded confidence, while Portia was rising in her career but grappling with her identity. The moment left an impression on both, though Portia later admitted she was captivated by Ellen yet too afraid to act on her feelings. She hadn't come out publicly and feared the consequences for her career. Over the next few years, their paths crossed again, each interaction filled with an unspoken connection, but it wasn't until 2004, when both were single.
Every time we go out and get photographed, she looks so much taller than me. I'm taller than her. Let's settle this once and for all. You're always wearing these heels, and I feel so short next to you, so...
Can I have my shoe back now?
Yes. All right.
That their love story truly began. Ellen's openness broke through Portia's fears, creating a bond that Portia described as life-changing. For the first time, I felt safe, she shared. Yet even in those early days, Portia felt the weight of her internal battle. When I first met Ellen, I knew she was someone extraordinary, Portia later confessed, but I couldn't shake the fear. What would people think? What would it cost me to love her openly? Their relationship quickly blossomed into something profound, and while they initially kept it private, their love soon became a public beacon of hope. Together, they symbolized courage, authenticity, and the power of embracing who you truly are, a message that resonated deeply with millions. But as their bond grew stronger, so did the challenges of balancing love and the pressures of a public life, challenges they would soon face together. As their relationship began, the timing couldn't have been more transformative for both women. Ellen was rebuilding her career after facing backlash for coming out in the late 1990s. Her talk show, The Ellen DeGeneres Show, launched in 2003 and quickly became a cultural phenomenon. Portia, meanwhile, found in Ellen a sense of safety and acceptance she had never known before. She made me feel like I could finally be myself, Portia shared in an interview. Their bond was unshakable, and they soon became inseparable.
How did you meet Ellen?
Oh, I saw Ellen across a crowded room. Not knowing anything at all except how I just was drawn to her. I was not gay before I met her.
That confuses me.
You know what? Nobody could have been more confused than me.
One insider close to the couple recalled, when they were together, it was like they created a world of their own, one where they could finally be free. This connection not only transformed their lives, but inspired countless fans who saw them as a symbol of hope. Their love story resonated deeply with fans, especially within the LGBTQ+ community. Together, they symbolized courage, authenticity, and the triumph of love over societal prejudice. But as their love inspired millions, the spotlight would soon bring challenges that tested the foundation of their relationship. As their relationship blossomed, Ellen's career soared. Her humor and relatability made her one of the most beloved figures in entertainment.
Lauren O'Brien from Atlanta, Georgia wants to know if we work out together.
We walk together. We walk in Santa Barbara a lot. We do a lot of hiking, which is really nice because we can get to chat and walk. And
yes.
It's much harder to work out together and walk around our neighborhood because there are tour buses everywhere. So.
While Portia gained widespread acclaim for her role in Arrested Development, they complemented each other beautifully. Ellen's wit and charisma balanced Portia's introspective nature. The world fell in love with their bond, as they were frequently seen at red carpet events, holding hands and exchanging loving glances. Their unwavering support for one another made them a beacon of hope for same-sex couples worldwide. At an awards show, Ellen delivered a heartfelt acknowledgement to Portia that brought the audience to their feet. "You are my greatest inspiration and my best friend. Everything I do because you make me better." The moment went viral, cementing their image as Hollywood's most admired couple. Beyond their personal lives, Ellen and Portia worked together on causes close to their hearts, whether advocating for animal rights, hosting charity events, or lending their voices to humanitarian efforts. They were united in their desire to make a difference. Together, they weren't just a couple, they were a force for good. But even the brightest stars face shadows. For Ellen and Portia, the pressures of fame would soon cast a cloud over their seemingly perfect world. In 2008, when California overturned its ban on same-sex marriage, Ellen and Portia seized the moment to make their love official. Ellen proposed at their Los Angeles home with a stunning 3-carat pink diamond ring. Overwhelmed with emotion,
to the gifts you gave, to the dark and the endless skies, my love.
You make me feel seen. You make me feel safe, cherished, loved. I love you. I will always, always love you. I am so honored to be your wife.
God. I was like, you don't have to say. I just adore you. I love you, and I would not be on this earth without you. You save me every day.
Portia immediately said yes, calling it the happiest moment of her life. I felt like the luckiest person in the world, Ellen later shared. Their wedding on August 16, 2008, was an intimate affair at their Beverly Hills home. Ellen wore a white pantsuit, while Portia stunned in a flowing Zac Posen gown. The couple exchanged handwritten vows that brought both tears and laughter. Ellen's vow, "I promise to never stop making you laugh," was met with a tearful reply from Portia, "And I promise to always remind you that you are enough, just as you are." The ceremony wasn't just about their union, it was a statement of equality and hope. As Ellen later said, it wasn't just about us. It was about showing that love is love, and everyone deserves this moment. Their wedding became a symbol of progress, celebrated by millions around the world as a defining moment in their love story. But even the most beautiful love stories face their share of storms. And for Ellen and Portia, those storms were just beginning. By 2014, whispers of trouble began to surface in Ellen and Portia's seemingly perfect relationship. Portia, despite her talent and success, often felt overshadowed by Ellen's immense fame. While Ellen thrived under the spotlight, Portia struggled with an identity crisis. "I felt like I was living in Ellen's world," she once confided. These feelings of inadequacy were compounded by her long-standing battle with eating disorders, leaving her feeling vulnerable and isolated. Ellen's relentless work schedule only added to the strain. As the Ellen DeGeneres show grew into a cultural phenomenon, the demands on her time became overwhelming. While Ellen found fulfillment in her career, it often left little room for the emotional connection Portia craved.
What's it like being married to Ellen?
She's right here. I mean, you've known us for a while. We have like the best relationship ever.
9 years.
9 years.
A great relationship.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one tiny thing comes to mind.
Okay.
Don't get mad.
I'm not gonna get mad.
And I'm really like I love preparing food, and I love like making it the perfect temperature. I garnish.
Yeah.
Over time, small tensions in their day-to-day life began to grow. An insider revealed a pivotal moment when Ellen confided, "I don't know how to make her happy anymore." Meanwhile, Portia admitted to a close friend, "I feel invisible, like a guest in my own relationship." These raw confessions underscored the growing emotional distance between them, making it harder for them to bridge the gap. Despite their best efforts to maintain balance, the cracks in their relationship became harder to ignore. What once seemed like a fairy tale began to feel like two lives moving in separate directions. Behind closed doors, the pressure was mounting, and their once strong bond was being tested like never before. While Ellen and Portia presented a united front in public, insiders revealed a far different reality behind closed doors. Media pressure and constant scrutiny only amplified their struggles. Scandals surrounding Ellen's work environment, coupled with rumors of tension at home, created a storm of negativity that neither could fully escape. Portia, yearning for a quieter, more authentic life, often found herself clashing with Ellen's relentless pursuit of perfection in her public image.
About you, obviously, and so we had viewers write questions. One of the main things that everybody's asking me about and asking you about, and I thought I would let you clear it up, is if we're having a baby or not. So I thought maybe you should answer that question.
Yeah, it would be so fun for everybody if we were.
Yeah, they want us to have a baby.
Well, I know, and you know, there's a magazine cover, this one, right?
Yeah, we won't say the name of
No,
it, but
no,
it's
we won't.
that.
Arguments became frequent, fueled by miscommunication and unresolved feelings. One insider recalled, a small disagreement, like how they spent an evening, could spiral into hours of silence. It wasn't about the moment, it was about all the unspoken emotions beneath the surface. In one particularly heated argument, Portia reportedly broke down saying, "I can't compete with the Ellen everyone else sees." Ellen, visibly shaken, replied, "I'm trying to hold it all together. For both of us." These moments highlighted the unrelenting pressure their relationship was under. Despite the challenges, they tried to reconcile. Therapy sessions and heartfelt conversations provided temporary relief, but the underlying issues remained.
I wanted to share a story with you. I was going to talk about something that happened the other night. Portia and I went out to dinner. I'm not going to say which restaurant, so I'll say the initials, TGI Fridays. No, I made a reservation at a very, very nice restaurant because Portia was paying, and I noticed something strange is happening at restaurants. When we sat down, the waiter walks over and said, "Have you dined with us before?"
Ellen's devotion to her career and Portia's desire for more intimacy and balance seemed increasingly incompatible. The distance between them continued to grow, leading to a heart-wrenching decision that would change their lives forever. By late 2021, the weight of unresolved issues had become too much for Ellen and Portia to bear. Despite their deep love and multiple attempts to reconcile, they found themselves at an impasse. Therapy sessions and shared efforts to rekindle their connection had brought moments of hope, but the distance between their desires and realities grew too wide. One evening, as they sat across from each other in their quiet home, the conversation they had both been avoiding finally surfaced. Ellen's voice trembled as she broke the silence. "You'll always be the love of my life, Portia. But I think we both know we're not the same people we were when this started." Tears welled up in Portia's eyes as she nodded, her voice soft but resolute. "And you'll always be mine, Ellen, but we've grown too far apart. I want something simpler, and I don't think you can give that to me." The finality of their words hung heavy in the room, marking the end of a chapter they had both cherished. They made the decision to part ways with mutual respect and love, reflecting on the beauty of their journey together. "She's the most important person I've ever known."
Here, Portia has been my audience member for every show I've done.
Every show.
Not that she has a choice, but I appreciate her being here. Portia's been using our time at home. She's been learning how to cook, and it's going really, really, what's the word? What would you say?
Successful?
Successful, exactly.
"And I'll always cherish what we had," Ellen later shared. Portia echoed, "I'll always love her. She helped me discover who I truly am." As their paths diverged, both expressed hope for the future, though the pain of their parting was undeniable. One close friend described their split as bittersweet. It wasn't about a lack of love. It was about realizing they wanted different things in life. Was this truly the end of their love story, or could time and reflection bring them back together one day?
Lie ever
Yeah, ever.
about anything.
Don't ever lie.
Ever.
No.
Like, gee, does this sweater look good on me? Not really. You know, maybe go for something else, right?
Yeah, I would have gone for something else. You should
I
have.
was about to actually talk to you about the cream.
Ellen and Portia's story is one of love, resilience, and the challenges of navigating life in the spotlight. Their journey reflects the complexities of balancing personal growth with public expectations, a reminder that even the most admired couples face struggles behind the scenes. But is this truly the end of their story, or could time, reflection, and a shared history bring them back together one day? What do you think? Was their split inevitable, or does love like theirs find a way? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more captivating celebrity stories. There's always more to uncover, and you won't want to miss what's next.